Guys, welcome back to another Warframe grind video.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. Life support has been replenished. Life support activated. Life support on the way. extraction. Life support activated. Life support on the way. Life support has been replenished. Additional life support has arrived. Support incoming. Additional life support has arrived. Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
They fought well. Good deaths all.
Guys, this is a slinger, and this is another Warframe grind video. Alright, today we're going to be talking about the PHAGE, which is an infested shotgun that you can get in your dojo, biolab. And I believe there is an actual special mod for this gun that I think, if I remember correctly, it was like for Xmas units to pop their bubbles or keep them popped or something like that. Can't remember offhand, but I'm not using it. So, all right, so let me get straight into the meat and bones, and then we'll talk about the PHAGE. So this is the PHAGE. Well, this is one of the builds. I have two different rivens, and these are riven builds, and there's a reason for that we'll get to in a minute. This one has status duration, fire rate, and status chance, which is actually pretty good. I have 8 formas on the PHAGE, which means that everything's done, so I could only fit a partial galvanized acceleration with this build. But the reason I went for like full out primed here and contagious spread here, incendiary here, is because this already has status duration and status chance. Okay. So here, the way it's set up, because I'm sharing one weapon with 2 different builds, I couldn't put multi-shot in here, so I put damage and heat and then doubled up on my heat. It actually works pretty well, just so you know. I say just so you know a lot. But yeah, if things were different, if you could have got galvanized acceleration all the way up, galvanized acceleration does make a big difference. Reload also makes a big difference. So that's the reason I'm going with primary merciless instead of deadhead, because it has reload. Okay. So corrupted, because I'm just on corrupted. If you're on, Grenier, do cleanse Grenier. Now, if you don't have corrupted, like prime, just use cleanse. If you don't have prime charged shell, just use charged shell. Okay. Now, if you don't have a riven, I highly suggest you get one. So I bought 3 rivens yesterday for 30 plat. These rivens are dirt cheap, and look at the disposition. If you see one for 50, it's still a great deal. Just go into Warframe Market, look for the cheapest one, grab it, and roll the snot out of it till it's decent. Now, just so that you know, I say that so much. Frick. All right. To the point. You can get a crit riven. The PHAGE works good under many circumstances. You can get damage. You can get status. But fire rate is the one thing that I suggest definitely go for fire rate. I did have a fire rate in heat, and it wasn't as good as what I expected it to be. So I ended up, I think this one at one point was fire rate and heat, but the status just blew away the fire rate and heat. So just the way it works out. But damage is huge. Fire rate is huge. So if you could get like damage and fire rate, that's awesome. I also have another riven here. This is a different build. Now here I do have status a little bit more because this doesn't have status on it. And it does have a negative, but the negative is against the infested, so I don't care, right? And this one's got more multi-shot because this is a multi-shot and fire rate riven. So yeah, so these went about it a little bit differently. This one's got more fire rate, more multi-shot up here instead of damage, which is down here. Okay, just switching them around because it's the same gun. I don't have two different phages. I might in the future because I could see myself doing that. You know, because these rivens are so cheap. Why not? You know. But since they are so cheap, I'm going to give this riven away from this video today because, one, it'll be really easy to handle because I don't have a lot of viewers. And two, I didn't put it in a title on purpose so people wouldn't come here for the free riven. Okay? So if you want this riven, type in a number 1 to 500 in the comment section and be a subscriber. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. And then what I'll do is next weekend, I'm going to go on my Twitch, which I'm going to put the address right in here. And I'm going to do a random generator 1 through 500, and whoever has the closest number gets this riven. And then you won't even have to think about how to build it. You know what I mean? Get yourself a phage, 8 formas, primary merciless. So there's an investment here. You know what I mean? The riven might be the cheap part, but this riven's totally ranked up. It's already been rolled, and it works good. So there you go. And then this riven, I think I'm going to keep. Although this riven actually seems to work just a hair better. I don't know why, but something about the multi-shot though. I just feel like I'm going to keep that one. But this one just does really good. All right, let's see how they actually work. And then we'll talk about a couple more things. Because every time I do a video, I finish and then I go, you know, I forgot to talk about this. I forgot to talk about that. So let's load up some corrupteds. I believe we're on corrupteds. Yes. Okay. So. All right, and what I'm going to do, I just got out of game with Neja, so I'm going to switch right now to Loki. And the reason why is because he can stay invisible and I won't keep getting fried up while I'm talking to you guys. There we go. All right. Let's make sure. Yeah, that was config B. That's the riven I'm giving away, but that was a terrible representation of it. Now that I'm invisible, and we might have a couple stacks, let's see that again. All right, everybody's dead. Yeah. So like I said before, I've built this out crit and it worked fine. Okay. I've done a few different builds on it. I rolled different rivens. I actually have 3, not just 2. But the polarity on the other one is a V polarity. But it's pretty decent. Damage, multi-shot, and toxin. So I'm thinking about building another phage and then rolling the snot out of this one just to have a totally different setup. So beware. This is that, you know, that's one thing I wanted to bring up inside the video too, is that people always think that when I make a video, when they talk to me later, that that's the build I'm using. That's the build I was using at that time. We all progress, we all learn, we all move forward. And I don't know everything by any means. Never, please don't think that I think I do. I don't. But I'm always learning, I'm always progressing, I'm always getting better, and I'm always changing my builds. So I'm not going to make a video every week when I change my builds. But every year, sure. Okay. So when you see like a Warframe build, I guarantee you almost within 3 days after I make a video, the build could look totally different. Okay. So please don't think that that's the word of God. That's the only way I play. That is not the way it works here. So, all right. So let's look at the other build, what I have. This one has a little more status on it and multi-shot because I don't have status and multi-shot fit in there. So I was thinking for this build, I do multi-shot with the side of multi-shot, and for dessert, a little multi-shot. And that seems to work pretty good too. So we call that going balls deep. So, yeah. There we go. Everybody's dead. So yes, this is a Riven Flex video. You got me. And I don't care. But that's what you can look for or roll for. You know what I mean? But remember, if you can get like damage and multi-shot and then just put on fire rate, that'd be great too. But the way I ran it is because you already got viral and you can't make the viral any better, just so you know. Some people, when they do this, they won't bring the viral up. They'll put it like real low so that you're getting even stacks. I understand that, but this just kills really good, so I'm okay with it. It kills Grenier better than it kills Corpus. Or Corrupted. So I'm not worried about the viral. The viral works good. It does something. It doesn't get as many stacks on there, but it still does it, you know. And the heat, definitely go for heat, you know. Why not? Heat, viral, and corrosive on the same gun. Very few guns, just so you know, have innate viral. So you're not going to see this very much in Warframe, where you can have viral, corrosive, and heat. That's the special thing about this infested shotgun. Okay? So also, you know, let's talk about the firing mechanisms real quick. If you get a riven that gives you kickback or whatever, don't worry about it. There is no kickback on this. Now, when you first fire, see how that it doesn't come together. You got to aim, and that brings it in. Okay. And I tried like a spread mod. It doesn't do nothing with this. So don't worry about putting a spread mod on there. If you got like a 90 and then spread, go ahead and throw it on there if you want to. Because it's not going to make it like weaker. It doesn't spread out. It'll just come together anyways. So at least right now. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow. Maybe there'll be an update and it will. So that's the one thing about every single video. I try not to make dated videos in Warframe, but it's impossible because so many glitches happen. It's glitch frame. Okay? So many bugs happen. It's bug frame. You got to grind the shit out of stuff to get shit. This is grind frame. Okay? These are the things we deal with, but we still love the game. There is people that love to hate the game. I don't understand it. But there's people that actually love to hate on this game and they play it every day. But it takes all types, so whatever your thing is, it's cool. All right, so let's look at the difference. You just take Grenier, so just go to Grenier. Slap on a Grenier here, slap on a Grenier here. There you go. And then just do an ABC, slap on a Corpus for the Corpus or an Infested for the Infested, whatever you want. It's your game, all right, as long as you're having fun. So right now I'll show you some Grenier with the riven that I'm giving away. Yeah, this baby cooks. Like I said, it even works better on Grenier than it does on Corrupteds, but works good on everything. It works really good on everything. For not being a weapon that only works with a certain thing, imagine putting buffs on this. There's no stopping it, So let's go to the other one. I'll show you the other one. It's hard to tell the difference, because some of it is just leftover buff and stack. There we go. Everybody's dead. I think I might have Rage on Loki too, so there's a chance that could be setting off, guys. And I do have my Vobophyla with me too, so most of you probably are running with Vobophylas now. If you're not, go to Deimos, farm up a Vobophyla. I have a video on that. Get that. I know this is kind of a long video for me, but I guess that about covers it. Just that you can run with a lot of different variations on this thing, and it's just gonna work. The only thing I suggest is ranking up your mods. That's the main thing when people try to make builds where they go wrong. That little bit of percentage difference, like here, I should have this ranked up so I get 55%. I'd even be killing better, And the galvanized acceleration, I got to get that ranked up. But I've been working hard on getting all my mods ranked up, and we all know it's a lot of investment. So, yeah. And plus today I just went and got this one, and then I had to rank that somewhat so it fit in here for this build. But it's good to have multiple mods at different levels, you know. So I want to say I'm done, which is good. So I'm just going to run into Mott real quick for the outro. It's not going to be a big deal because I've got other things I've got to do, but I wanted to make this video quick and hopefully somebody walks away with a pretty cool riven. And it's my pleasure to do that. And I want to do it more often, but we got to keep the group semi-small, like not like, so I'm not going to do ever titles or anything like that with giveaways. All right, guys, get out there and grind. I will.
Life support has been replenished.